guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry. I know I haven't posted in a while. It's just been like crazy with work and stuff. Also, I have a life ruining it. It's not as big anymore, but ignore it. Okay, don't look. Anyway, it is Thursday. It is the Thursday before the Los Angeles Marathon. I had these grand plans to do what I eat the week before the marathon, just like show all the meals and all the carbs. But like, honestly, I don't really, like, I'm eating the same thing I eat every week. So I started to film it. I filmed one whole meal on Monday and then forgot to film everything for the rest of the week. So that didn't really work out. But I decided instead I'm gonna try it. If I remember, I'm so bad at remembering to film. Like, I start filming a video and then I forget if it's like over the course of multiple days. So I'm attempting to film this vlog as like a lead up to the final days before the marathon. I don't know, just thought it'd be kind of fun for you guys to see what's up. I'm tapering, obviously. I don't know, I've got some kind of exciting things going on this weekend, so I was gonna take you along. So like I said, it's Thursday morning. I do have a swim workout today and an easy hour on the trainer just to, like, you know, just keep moving. This marathon training cycle, I've still been cycling and swimming just as much as normal, just with added run volume because I'm training for triathlons. I just can't do huge volumes of running because I get injured pretty easily. So today, swim, trainer. Tomorrow I just have like a 30 to 45 minute shakeout run. And then Saturday I have a shakeout ride for an hour. So I'm gonna go swim and then come back, take care of some work stuff. And then I have to go, I had a fartlek run yesterday, like a short 50-minute run, couple of like pickups, and my run belt broke. I've had this belt for years. It's a Lululemon Fast and Free belt. I like it. It just, the zipper like completely broke. And by the end of the run, like when I finished the run, the zipper wasn't even like zipped anymore. And so I'm like, lucky my phone didn't fly out when I was running. But also at the same time, like, it's annoying, but I'm like so happy that it didn't break during the race because like I would have just had to carry my phone the whole time. So that's crazy, but it's kind of annoying because I went on Lululemon's website immediately to order a new one and it's not coming till Monday. And then I looked at my local Lululemon and they don't have the one I want in stock. They only have it in red, which wouldn't match any of my outfits. So I was like, so now I have to go to Glendale to do in-store pickup for the black belt. So I have to go to Glendale at some point today and it's like raining. In LA, I don't like going places. Even when it's drizzling, no one goes anywhere in LA. Like I said, I'm gonna go swim and then hopefully I remember to finish filming this vlog. Okay, so I went for my swim, went well. There was like no one there because it's gross outside. But I came home, showered, I ate a breakfast sandwich on a bagel. I've been really into bagels lately, which, you know, lots of carbs. So that's good. So I had that for lunch and then I got some work stuff done and it's not raining right now. So I do think that I'm gonna run to Lululemon to pick up that run belt. The good news, in my last clip, I thought I had to go to Glendale to get the run belt. I tried to do online order pickup in store at the Pasadena one. It was sold out yesterday, but then this morning I was like, let me just check and see if I can order one and pick it up. And there were 2 in stock at Pasadena. So they must have gotten more overnight. So anyway, and that's like 2 minutes away. So I'm just gonna run over there, pick up my run belt. So excited. Try not to buy anything. I'll be good. I'll just pick up the belt and I'll get the fuck out of there. Okay, I secured the run belt. So I've had that belt for years and this is like the same belt, but just a upgraded version. And it's pretty nice. I'm excited about it. It just seems like a little bit higher quality. And it's got like the same amount of pockets for all my gels and everything. So the big debate right now is the outfit for Sunday. So I'm definitely gonna wear my 2025 custom zoot shorts. I bought this bra. Okay, so there's a matching bra, which I might wear. The only thing with the bra is the zoot bra that matches the shorts is that it's a little smaller. And so I don't know if the bib will fit on it because I'm not wearing a shirt. And sometimes when it gets really, really sweaty, it moves around just a little bit, which isn't normally a big deal, but for 26 miles, if it starts like making me chafe, I'm gonna be really upset. I went to Lululemon a few weeks ago and I bought this pink sports bra and it's like almost the same exact pink that's in the shorts. So it like matches really well. However, I'm between 2 sizes. I'm between a 6 and an 8 for tops. And so I got the 6 because sometimes I also have the 8 in that bra and I love that bra, but like after you've owned it for a while, again, gets a little stretched out, moves around a little bit. So I was like, oh, 6 will stay right in place. But the 6 is like, I'm like, it's almost too tight. And I feel like on some of my runs, I'm like having trouble breathing. And I'm like, is that because of the bra? Or am I overthinking it? So anyway, when I was at Lululemon today, I found the same bra in blue and it's also the same blue that's in my shorts and it's an 8. So it's like a little bit, just a little bit looser. So the big debate right now, I'm sending people pictures. Here, I'll show you. It's like, do I wear the blue or the pink? Everyone's saying pink, so. So those are the two photos. I think they both look good. Honestly, can't go wrong. I'm waiting. I have my socks are coming tomorrow that match my shorts. So it's like, I think I have to see the whole outfit together. But anyway, it's the little things you stress out about when you're training for a marathon, right? And then I did buy some other stuff. Not that much. I got the belt, I got the bra, but I might return the bra because if I don't wear it Sunday, then I don't need it. So I can just return it. So that's how I'm justifying this. And then I bought this black tank top that I've been like eyeing. It's just a plain black tank top, but it's cute. And I need a black tank top, so don't judge me. And then I bought a pair of socks. So don't judge me. So yeah, gonna finish up work for the day. And then I have, like I said, an hour on the trainer.
Hi, good morning. It is 5:54 a.m. the Friday before the LA Marathon. Normally, okay, so I'm doing the Friday Donut Run Club run that I do most Fridays, but I don't know. I hate working out in the morning. Like, I don't know. I feel like I just sleep worse when I know I have to get up early. Like, I just stress out about it. I actually slept pretty well last night though, so that's good. And like, normally in this circumstance with a race coming up so soon, I probably wouldn't do this run because I want to sleep in and get as much sleep as possible. But I have a really busy day ahead, and so I was like, I'll probably just do the donut run. And it's fun to see people, and there's other people doing the race. And the run offers a 3 and a 5 mile option, so I'm just going to do the 3 mile and get a donut after. So excited about that. I have to carb load, okay? Anyway, I know I forgot to film the rest of the day. I am so bad at filming these vlogs. So after the last clip that I filmed, I finished work, and then I did an hour on the trainer, which I guess I could have recorded that the full hour. That would have been really fun to watch. Just kidding. It was just an hour easy spin. So I watched Sex and the City, the first season, as my trainer show. Finished that a while ago, and then I watched both the Sex and the City movies, and then I finished those. And now I was on the second, that it's called Just Like That. It's like the reboot of Sex and the City, but I finished it yesterday, so I need a new trainer show. Ugh. Anyway. And then after that, I made dinner, and it was like this chicken rice mushroom thing that I saw on TikTok that I make every so often. It's pretty good. Has rice in it, so it's got carbs. Yeah, and then we started Severance. I haven't watched it still. So that was my very exciting evening last night. And then, then went to bed and slept pretty well. And now I've got the donut run, so I guess we'll catch up after. I'm so tired. Also, it's really cold out. Okay, it's 45, which, if you're not in LA, it's not cold at all.
Okay, I was just like rushing to get out the door, so I just pulled over to film this because I was like, I don't want to be late, but I'm not going to be late, so it's fine. But anyway, I wanted to film before I left, but I didn't have time. So I'm running to an appointment first, and then Strava's hosting this event in Venice at a restaurant. It's like a Strava brunch for their ambassadors, which is so fun. Super excited about that. So I have an appointment, then the brunch. I can't stay the whole time because I have a hair appointment in the same area. So it actually worked out really well. But the hair appointment's at noon. I've got all my work stuff. So I'm going to do this real quick and then head to my hair appointment and work from my hair appointment. So it's just a very, very busy day. But I did my 3 mile run shakeout this morning. It felt great. There were a couple other people who were at the run who were racing. So that was exciting. And I did in fact get a donut. So it was like a green donut for St. Patrick's Day. So all in all, pretty good. But yeah, I'll try to get some clips at the Strava event. What a day. So I guess I'll start driving now. Bye.
Anniversary of the race. A show of hands if you're running.
Okay, just got my hair done. Shout out to Devin. She always kills it. It always feels so good. It's race ready, even though I'm literally going to be wearing a hat on Sunday. It just happened that the hair appointment fell right before the marathon. I didn't do that on purpose, but I'm going to head home now. I'm sure that the traffic is going to be really bad, but I'm so happy with it. It looks so good. Hi, it's Saturday morning. This has been like the spottiest vlog ever. I feel like I just have been filming in bits. So I'm hoping when I edit it, it comes together nicely. But after I filmed after my hair appointment, it took me an hour and a half to get home, which It was kind of expected. And then I got home, we had a frozen pizza for dinner, and then for the carbs, obviously. And then I was craving dessert, which I'm always craving dessert, but we didn't really have any like good dessert, and it was pie day. So I went on Uber Eats and I was like, let's order some pie. And then the Cheesecake Factory popped up, so I ordered cheesecake instead. Didn't eat that much of it, which is exciting because that means there's some for today. Anyway, and then I slept until 8, which it literally never happens. I never sleep in because I usually have some sort of workout on the weekend mornings. But yeah, slept in and then got ready, and I had a bagel for breakfast, obviously, bagel and cream cheese. And we're about to head to the Expo. It's like 10 right now. The only things I have on the schedule for today are going to the Expo, and then I still have an hour bike ride I have to do. Just like an easy shakeout ride. I'll probably just do it on the trainer, but it's kind of nice out. I might go outside. Oh, and I have to go to Trader Joe's to get my groceries for the week because I'm not doing it tomorrow. But yeah, gonna be a pretty boring day, but I feel like that's how it's supposed to be the day before a marathon, right? Also, I'm wearing this vest. It's like kind of cold right now. I feel kind of ridiculous having such a puffy vest in LA, but I feel as though it's like an LA blue, like a Dodger blue, and pack up pickups at the Dodger Stadium. And I have blue nails, race day nails. I'm also so excited for my race day outfit. It's so good. And my socks from Sockeye, my custom socks that I made for to match my race kit, are coming in the mail today. Today. How perfect is that? Okay, so this vlog I don't know if it's gonna be a successful vlog. Like when I'm editing it, putting all these random clips together, I don't know what is going to come of it, but we'll see. I didn't really record very much today because there really wasn't that much to record. I mean, at this point in the vlog, I guess you would have already seen the clips from the Expo. I took those on my phone. I wanted to get better content from the packet pickup, but it was chaotic. I have never been to an Expo that was like, it was crazy. So it was at the Dodger Stadium, and I mean, the Dodger Stadium parking lot can hold what, 50,000 people? And I'm sure there were a lot of people there for packet pickup, but we were just like sitting in a line of cars, like not moving, in a line of cars, not moving. And so I got out of the car, and Jordan was driving, and so I was like, oh, like I'll just get out here and then you can like park and meet me, or I'll just come back to the car or whatever. And it took, like, I got out and then I walked, and I must have gone the wrong way around the stadium. I walked for so long, and then by the time I was like almost around the stadium, Jordan had actually parked, and he beat me to the Expo. So anyway, that was a lot of walking, and then getting into the Expo, it was really chaotic. The lines to pick up the packet. I think I just went, it wasn't like unorganized. Maybe just the parking was unorganized, but like, I think it was just the sheer volume of people. I went right about like 10, which is when it opened. So like, I guess everyone was going at that time, because when we left, there was literally no traffic going in. But yeah, then we got my bib, shirt, and then walked over. You had to like walk through the Expo to leave, and there were like tons of cool booths, but I was just like overwhelmed. There were so many people there, and I just wanted to leave. So I didn't really do anything cool at the Expo. I did get a free popsicle though, so that was cool. And then I came home, I ate lunch. I don't remember if I took a clip of lunch. I had just like Trader Joe's frozen rice with eggs and a little soy sauce, kind of like a little stir fry. And then in the afternoon, I went to Trader Joe's to get just like the weekly groceries. Nothing for tomorrow though. I'm gonna like be ordering in something fantastic for dinner. Don't know what yet, but well, possibilities are endless. And then what else did I do? Got everything ready for tomorrow. And then I got on the trainer for like 55 minutes. I like did not want to get on the trainer. I texted my coach. For no reason. I just was feeling lazy. I was doing literally nothing else. And I texted my coach and I was like, do I need to get on the trainer? And he's like, yeah, I want you to do some movement today. And I was like, you're right. So I got on the trainer and watched Brittany runs a marathon. I don't watch it before every race, but I feel like it was appropriate because I'm running a marathon. So, and then for dinner, I just made like buttered noodles. It's like butter, Parmesan cheese, and meatballs because I felt like I needed some protein in there. So that was dinner. It's 7:30. I think I'm gonna have a liquid IV packet just to get some like extra electrolytes. And then I'm gonna like maybe crawl into bed around 8 or 8:30. I'm probably not gonna fall asleep because with the time change last week too, I feel like I've been like having trouble falling asleep. So I'm planning on waking up at 3 a.m. Maybe a little later, we'll see. I wanna make content though. And so I'm like, okay, I need to like make sure I have a lot of time to eat. Obviously content's the most important thing, but I wanted to make a cute little reel, okay? But also like enough time to like wake up, get things moving, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what's waking up 30 minutes earlier? At that point, I'm gonna be so fucking tired anyway, it doesn't matter. And I have an Uber scheduled at 4:30 to take me to Union Station. And then there's a shuttles that go from Union Station to Dodger Stadium. So yeah, that's the plan. Like I said, shuttle's at 5, race starts at 7. So I have a bag, like they gave us a clear bag at the Expo. It's also your gear check bag if you wanna like leave anything at the start, and then they shuttle all the gear check bags to the end. So if there's anything that you don't want like to throw away, you can put it in the gear check bag and get it at the end of the race. So I don't really have any good throwaway clothes, which is kind of a problem. I realized I was like, I should have bought like a crappy like jacket on Amazon or something because it's gonna be cold in the morning. But I have a jacket that's like kind of old that I don't really wear anymore, or a sweatshirt. So I'm like, I guess my plan is to just wear it and then in the morning at the race decide if I'm gonna check a gear bag or just throw the sweatshirt away. Like maybe I'll just check it. I don't know. I'm gonna see how long. There's just a lot of like little logistic things that I like to stress out about before a race that don't matter. And when you get there, they're like, it's like never a problem, but you know, I like to think about them beforehand and then stress out a lot. And then I am in an open corral. I went to the solutions tent at Trekkin just to see. My friend is an ambassador for the marathon, and he's like, I think that they'll let you change. He's like, just tell them you're a pro triathlete, and he's like, they'll let you like get into a seated corral. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, like a dick or something pulling that card. Like, yeah, I'm actually a pro. Could I like get special treatment? I didn't say anything. I just asked. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I messed up when I registered, which isn't true. But I was like, is there any way I can get into a different corral? And they're like, no. So basically, I guess I should explain this. With the LA Marathon, there's A through E corrals based off of, you had to submit a marathon time from the last 3 years, and then they put you in a corral based on your time. And so then if you didn't have a marathon time from like the last 3 years, you're in the open corral with everybody else. It's not a big deal. And there's gonna be tons of like super fast people in the open corral. It just sucks because then you're like starting behind everybody else. And it doesn't like, we start like 10 minutes after like 7. It's not a big deal. The only downside is that you have to kind of run around like slower runners or walkers from the other like seated corrals, which is annoying for like the first half mile, but it's like not gonna affect my run at all. So anyway, yeah, so I'll have to pee and then go to the open corral and then hopefully find myself a good spot in there and then run a marathon, I guess. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. It's just like amazing how much less gear I need than a triathlon. Like I'm chilling. I literally like, I put my bra and my shorts out, headphones are charged, Garmin is on my wrist. Like the only thing I need is headphones, belt, phone, shoes. So yeah, this is probably the last little thing of this vlog that I'll do, at least before the race. I don't think I'll film anything in the morning. I'll probably post, like I said, I'll post a little reel on Instagram, get ready with me, but it's not me. It's literally the same thing every time. Like it's no different than me just getting ready for a long run. So getting up, eating a bagel, iced coffee, putting on my clothes. That's pretty much it. So I won't bore you with those details, but I will follow up at some point, either tomorrow or Monday or something after the race, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. So wish me luck. And kind of weird, and the next time I pick this camera up, I'll have ran a marathon. Hi guys, okay, so I ran the marathon. Also, I apologize if you hear leaf blowers in the background. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up. They are doing yard work. And I was like, I'm filming this YouTube video literally now or never. So if you can hear it, you're just gonna have to deal with it, okay? Because I don't know how long they're gonna be here. And I finally had a hankering to film. I've been inconsistent on my YouTube as you've seen. I got a lot of videos out there quickly, and then there's been a pretty long break since I posted the last video, but sometimes life just gets busy, okay? So yeah, this has been a very patchy vlog of the days leading up to the marathon, just like random tidbits from the days. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to kind of like just, show you guys what it's like. It's really not that different from my regular life, but and then I realized too, I was like, okay, the days leading up to a marathon are kind of boring because I'm doing literally nothing but like resting and eating carbs. So, whatever. But as I said in the last clip, I wasn't gonna film anything on the vlog on race morning because I was just, I get stressed before races and I didn't want to have to like worry about getting my camera out and like setting it up. And I was already filming a shorter like reel for Instagram too. And that was enough stress. But I'll just tell you a little bit about the race real quick. I feel kind of bad because I've already posted a ton on Instagram about it, and we talked about it on the latest episode of the podcast, which hasn't come out yet. So I don't know if this YouTube video will be posted before or after that. So we'll see. But I feel like I've talked about it a lot, and so it's like kind of beating a dead horse at this point. So, you know, if you've already heard me talk about it, feel free to skip this part. But it went really well. I had a 22-minute PR. I haven't ran a marathon in 5 years, so I was expecting a big PR. I wanted, my like ultimate goal, I guess, was to go a sub 3:30, but that was just like a random time goal I picked. You know, that's kind of like, you know, you want to break 4 hours as a goal, and 3:30 just kind of felt like the next goal. And I ended up going at 3:33, which was exciting. I'm like super happy about it. I wasn't like married to going a sub 3:30. I just wanted to be in the neighborhood, and a 22-minute PR is huge. I also just felt so good. This is the first marathon I've ran with a coach. This is also like the first marathon I've ran just like had a really solid training block. Every other marathon, I feel like I've gotten injured in one way or another, like hip pain, knee pain, just like having to take time off of training because of pain. I did have some like shin splints and some ankle pain, but nothing like too bad. I did see a PT and she cleared me to run through it, just, you know, adding in like mobility exercises to help, and it really did help. And nothing really hurt on race day, so that was good. Yeah, everything at race morning was such a breeze. Like logistically, I took the shuttle from Union Station to Dodger Stadium. I didn't want to deal with parking, so I had picked the earliest shuttle time at 5 a.m. from Union Station, and I scheduled an Uber at like 4:30 a.m. just to like give me a lot of time. And I'm so glad I scheduled it ahead of time, because when I got in the Uber, he was like, there are so many people Ubering this morning, like what's going on? And I was like, well, it's the marathon. And he was like, oh, there was like 20 people in the queue. And I was like, thank God I scheduled it, because I don't know how many Ubers are actually like out and about at 4 a.m. on a Sunday. So yeah, I got to Union Station, got on the shuttle right away. The shuttle went straight up to Dodger Stadium, and I was literally at the start by like 5:15. The race didn't start till 7. So I was just like hanging around, but I liked that. You know, it was a little cold, but I had a sweatshirt, and it just gave me time to like stretch and like mentally prepare and go to the bathroom, because those porta potty lines are no joke. It took me like 45 minutes, and I just had to pee. But by the time I got up to the front of the line, I had to pee so bad. And I timed that really well, because I peed at like 6:40 and the race started at 7. So I was in the open corral, which I was a little worried about, but I don't know why I thought this. I didn't think there'd be pacers in the corrals, and there totally were. And so I got into the corral. It was so crowded, like literally couldn't move, and I was trying to like move up, but it was really hard. But then the guy with the 3:40 pacer sign was like cutting through the crowd, obviously because he had to get up to where he needed to be. And so there was a group of people following him, so I got right on his tail and like shoved my way through the crowd. So I started the race with the 3:40 pacer. I don't even know where they went. I must have like ran past them. I was just dodging people for the first like 2 or 3 miles. It wasn't like anything crazy, like it wasn't any worse than any other marathon or half marathon, like maybe a little bit more dodging. I felt like maybe around mile 4 is when I kind of settled in to good rhythm and wasn't really dodging people as much. And I don't remember, maybe around mile 5, I ended up finding the 3:30 pacer. Like I just caught up with him, and I was like, oh, great, this is where I want to be. And I just hung on with him for like 10 miles, and I felt so good. And I got a little worried because it's a hilly race. It's so hilly, especially at I feel like the first part was really hilly, the first like half. So obviously like you go slower when you're running uphill, and then faster. Like we'd go slower uphill, but then to make up for it, then going downhill, he would run so fast. And like at some points we were going like a 7:20 mile. And I was like, listen, if I try to keep up, I might die. But I did manage to keep up for a while. And then around mile 12 or so, the top of my left foot started hurting really bad. Like literally felt like it was broken, which is so weird because I run more than 12 miles all the time. It wasn't like I had hit, you know, mile 24 and my body was like, whoa. It was just like a weird feeling. And I was like, I hope I didn't break a bone in my foot. And so I pulled over, and I wear Caterpie laces, which are like lock laces. They're good for triathlon because it's easier to slip in and off, like slip on and off the shoe in transition. But the nice thing about them is that they're like knobby, and so you can adjust the tightness on each part of your foot. And so that was really nice, but I think I had a little too tight on the top of my left foot. So I had to stop real quick and loosen it. But then after that, my foot felt great. And then I got caught back up with the pacer. And then I can't remember, it was like mile maybe 15. There's a really steep downhill. I hate steep downhills. Like obviously a slight downhill is great, but this was like straight downhill. And I lost the pacer because he was going fast. And I was like, I can't, my quads are gonna explode if I try to like control this downhill. So I lost the 3:30 pacer at that point, and then that was it. I did not see him again the rest of the race, but that's okay. And then, I don't know, I just kind of cruised. I didn't pay too much attention to my pace. I kind of just did what felt good, but I would look down and still be consistent. Around mile, so the new LA Marathon course, when I did it 5 years ago, it just like went straight to the beach, which was great because it was like a steady, you know, net downhill. But this one, I don't really know how different it is, but at one point maybe around mile like 18 or 19, you actually pass the finish line. It's on the left side of the road. And then you have to do like a 6 mile long out and back. So like 3 miles out or whatever, and then back. But in this section, they have like all the run clubs and like all the people cheering literally for the whole 6 miles. It is so fun. There is an uphill though around mile 21, like a pretty long uphill, nothing like steep. But man, we all know, like that is the worst mile of a marathon. So around mile 18 or 19, my friend Phil caught me and he was so sweet and he was running with me and he was like, control your breathing. Cause I was like, but at that point, like when he caught me, I was feeling good up until the moment he caught me. And I was like, of course, this is when I start dying, is when my friend catches me. But he was just doing a training run. He wasn't even like doing the marathon. And so it was just nice because he like slowed down when I slowed down and he kept the vibe super high when I was at my absolute lowest. I just, you know, mile 21's tough. And I just kind of like hit a wall, like my pace really slowed down and my feet started cramping. And then I had this like sharp pain in my left knee, which was weird. I never have like, knee pain isn't common for me. So, and it kind of went away after a couple miles, but now it's, if I like straighten my leg out a lot, it kind of hurts again. So I'm like, hopefully that's nothing, but we'll see. So yeah, and he ran with me and I got to see people from my donut run club. I got to see people from Strava. It was just a lot of fun. And around the turnaround, which is at like mile 22 and a half, 23, like the vibes, they got better because like I just knew I had just this one straight shot to get to the finish line. Also hilly coming back, like all the hills you did before you have to do again on that out and back section. And it really sucked because like really near the end of the race, you're coming down so you can see the finish line and it still looks like it's really far away. And you're coming down a hill and then you see that you have to do this uphill, and that uphill near the finish line it's pretty steep. It's short though, but it's not easy. And then the finish line ends on like a flat, like 200-yard stretch. So that was good. But I don't know, I just, with like 3 miles left, I was like, just put one foot in front of the other. You know, I'd hit my nutrition pretty well. I did drop one of my drink packets that I had, which is 1,000 milligrams of sodium. I had finished one and I brought a second one to put in my bottle. And I must have dropped it at some point in the race because I didn't have it anymore, which was a little concerning because my feet were cramping so bad. So I knew I needed salt. So at the aid stations, I did have to take in a little bit of their electrolyte, which is electrolyte drink. And I think that was good. I think it helped a little bit. But yeah, I mean, for that last 3 miles, I was digging deep and I was really running as fast as I could. It was just so funny because for the first like 20 miles, I was holding like high 7s, you know, pretty consistently. And when I hit that wall, it was like high 8s and I could not run any faster, but I was still running. And this is the first marathon that I've done where I didn't have to walk at all. I think I walked like 2 aid stations just to fill up my bottle, and that was it. So I'm really proud of myself for that. And then yeah, as soon as I saw that finish line, I tried to pick the pace up a little because as you do, you know, you gotta sprint to the finish line. And like, I really thought I was sprinting near the finish line and I was still like maybe 8:30, 8:45. I like physically gave it my all. And yeah, I mean, that was it. Finished 3:33. I will say, I liked the course. I was a little worried because obviously finishing at the beach is like iconic and like that was super nice, but I didn't really mind it. It was hilly, but it's just so much crowd support the last 6 miles. It was so much fun. I don't know. I didn't mind it. And this is also the first marathon that I've done where the miles just ticked by. Like I wasn't even looking at my watch and it would buzz every mile and it was just like, holy shit, another mile just slid by. Like it was like almost relaxing. I feel like when I do a half marathon, for 13 miles, I can run really hard for 13 miles, you know? And it's just like, I can max out my heart rate and like be on the verge of death for an hour and a half. You know what I mean? But for a full marathon, you can't do that. It's like you kind of have to settle into a more relaxed pace because you're gonna have to run for 26 miles. And like, it felt so good. Like a half marathon, I'm like literally gonna cry because I'm dying and it hurts so bad. But then the marathon was just like, I still died at the end, but it was like a different kind of death, you know? It was just more relaxed, and I don't know. I'm like, maybe there's more marathons in my future. It was almost enjoyable. I don't know. It was fun. The training cycle, I mean, it was a lot of running. It worked out really well timing wise, being able to do this marathon because I don't have any like really upcoming half Ironmans like right away. So it just like worked out super well and I'm really happy with it. And right now, as I film this, it's Thursday after the race. So this whole week's been it's been great, honestly. Monday was a rest day. Tuesday, I swam. Wednesday, yesterday, I just did an hour like easy spin outside, which felt so good on my legs. My left quad was like, I thought I tore my quad like Monday, and I could not walk downstairs. And the right one was okay, but the left one, I was like sitting down in a chair, like it hurt so bad. So I apologize. I've been scratching my nose this whole video. I swam today and it's like, I'm like allergic to chlorine. Whenever I swim, my nose is itchy for like hours. Anyway, today's Thursday, I swam. Tomorrow, my coach gave me a swim, but I don't think I'm gonna have time because I'm driving up to San Francisco. I have a bridal shower for one of my best friends and I'm really excited. And it came at the perfect time because it's like, I can just chill. So I'll drive up tomorrow. I think Saturday, I am gonna bring my bike. I'm gonna go for a ride Saturday and then probably just a hike on Sunday. And then next week, I really have to put the cycling miles in because I leave for Mallorca for the Zwift trip in like a week and a half. Literally a week and a half. And like the rides we're doing, it's like 3 days of organized rides, and all the rides, they have like different levels. So you could pick, there were 3 options each day. So like one option had so many miles, was a little easier, up to like the hardest option, which each day was like 60 to 80 miles, and then probably like 5,000 to 7,000 feet of climbing, which I can handle. I love climbing, so like I'll be fine, but it's just, I haven't been riding very much. And climbing is not easy when you haven't been riding. And 3 days in a row of climbing is gonna be hard, but you're allowed to like change the routes that you picked. So it's just a lot for like 3 days in a row of riding, especially when I haven't been riding much. And I feel like running fitness doesn't carry very well to cycling. Vice versa though, like cycling fitness carries well to running, but not the other way around. So anyway, gonna have to ride my bike a lot in the coming week. I'll probably start running again next week. I haven't ran all week. It's been great, just like giving my legs a little bit of a rest. I don't even do like, I know some people do like a shakeout run the day after a marathon. Could not be me. I literally couldn't walk, okay? Couldn't walk for days. I mean, I could walk, but like I was limping. But yeah, and it was just great experience. I had a lot of fun. I want to do a marathon again kind of soon, maybe like within the next year or so. So yeah, I leave for the Zwift trip in like a week and a half. That'll be mostly riding. I'm hoping to get a couple runs in while I'm there. So there's another girl going on the trip and she's actually training for the London Marathon and asked if I would go on some runs with her. So I was like, hell yeah. And then I don't know about swimming, but we'll see. Maybe in the ocean, that'd be cool. I'll bring a swimsuit. There's like a pool. This is like a resort. I am so excited for this trip, by the way. I do plan on bringing my camera and attempting to vlog that. So that'll be the next video. And then the next race that I'm doing is hopefully St. George, which is like May 10th. If I don't get into that though, I'll do probably Chattanooga, which is the following weekend. But one of my friends said that he knows someone who was on the wait list. They were 8th on the wait list for Oceanside and they actually got into the race. And I'm 9th on the wait list for St. George. And I think more people will drop out of St. George because Oceanside's like the first one, you know, at least in like over here on this side of the world. So anyway, that's what's coming next. And hopefully I'll start getting more consistent again with these videos. Sorry about that. Yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry about this patchy, like probably chaotic vlog. Hopefully I can edit it together well. And then stay tuned for that Mallorca vlog. I'm so excited. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and I will see you in Mallorca, I guess. Okay, bye.